If you mean TARDIS, why don't you say TARDIS? Have you any idea how long I've been operating this TARDIS?
Now. Well?
We have a special lock fitted to the TARDIS door. Quick, back to the TARDIS.
There's the TARDIS, Doctor.
This is the most dangerous maneuver the TARDIS has ever attempted. Switch off the TARDIS force field.
Doctor, the TARDIS is about to explode.
Take him back to the TARDIS and wait for me there. Well, first I dematerialize the TARDIS. It's in the TARDIS.
Is the TARDIS fitted with a molecular stabilizer?
You get it back to the TARDIS and I'll go back to my TARDIS and see if I can pick up a few things.
Materialization commencing now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Was that smooth enough for you, Doctor?
TARDIS.
The TARDIS? It's not from the TARDIS. The TARDIS. We shall have to try and use the TARDIS.
Oh, you mean the TARDIS?
Open the TARDIS.
My TARDIS? TARDIS! My TARDIS. You and me in my TARDIS. TARDIS door's open.
The TARDIS.
Quick! Back to the TARDIS!
You have fully activated all the TARDIS's defenses.
Well, I have made the odd mistake.
Not that switch.
What? Oh, yes. I'm done! Wait. We'll get to the TARDIS in minutes.
For me, one of the most curious things about this piece is its wonderful afunctionalism.
Yes, I see what you mean. Divorced from its function and seen purely as a piece of art, its structure of line and color is curiously counterpointed by the redundant vestiges of its function.
And since it has no call to be here, the art lies in the fact that it is here.
Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite.
Let's get back to the TARDIS.
You mean it's part of the TARDIS?
It's the same noise we heard in the TARDIS.
The TARDIS.
The TARDIS. Time and relative dimensions in space.
I think this TARDIS will be very useful. The TARDIS.
Dematerialize. Now.
strain on the TARDIS.
After the TARDIS. To the TARDIS. Switched on from the TARDIS. Near the TARDIS?
Oh, we've got far more sophisticated stuff in the TARDIS.
I wanted to go back to the TARDIS control room and check out all the damage.
Sounds like the TARDIS.
Yes. I'm popping back to the TARDIS.
I'm going to move the TARDIS.
From my TARDIS.
Doctor will wait for the TARDIS.
From the TARDIS? The TARDIS. So is the TARDIS.
From the TARDIS.
The what? We're waiting the TARDIS.
Doctor, how do you like my TARDIS?
Oh, ace, ace. TARDIS.
The TARDIS. Very ancient TARDIS, this.
The generator powers the game as well as relaying the image. Visitors have been interested in the tricks it is possible to play with these solid images.
Let's get back to the TARDIS. We'll do that in the TARDIS. The TARDIS. Better stop the TARDIS. We don't want any nasty jokes.
The TARDIS appears to be functioning normally.
back to the TARDIS.
9.
It's time to sing out a thorough overhaul.
7. 6. 5. 4. Stop the countdown! Put the clock's dead. Stop the clock! Right, must be this button. Stop the countdown!
TARDIS?
Okay, what's wrong with the TARDIS? We're inside it. It's called the TARDIS.
Oh, the console! To help you find your way back to the TARDIS.
It's a homing device for locating the TARDIS.
Something has picked up the TARDIS. The TARDIS. The TARDIS.
I think I've pulled the wrong lever.
Haven't seen a blue box with a light on top, have you?
What?
It's called a TARDIS. These short trips don't usually work. The chances of reversing a short trip are even more remote. Still, here's hopping. Would you cross your fingers? No, no, not like that. No! Go back to the TARDIS. TARDIS. Stay by the TARDIS. Stay by the TARDIS.
The TARDIS?
The TARDIS. The TARDIS is feeling a bit queasy. Psst. The TARDIS is a Type 40.
Is it?
You take the TARDIS, Tom.
No, you take the TARDIS.
The TARDIS. The TARDIS.
TARDIS?
Is he coming back from the TARDIS? The TARDIS?
If you stow away in our TARDIS...
Now look!
When the Doctor gets back from the TARDIS...
You're going straight back to the Starlight.
They're coming into land.
The TARDIS.
I mean, the TARDIS doesn't weigh that much. My TARDIS. Come on, let's find the TARDIS.
The TARDIS. TARDIS. The TARDIS.
You're beginning to get the hang of this console.
It's marvellous. TARDIS.
Find my TARDIS. Listen, you didn't know there was a tall blue box with a lamp on top out there, did you? TARDIS. The TARDIS. Back to the TARDIS. Let's get back to the TARDIS.
We did all the time in the TARDIS. Just like the TARDIS.
So this is the TARDIS.